So, we are once again going to talk about some guides, some cool guides. It's not going to be about this guide, just because. Well, yeah, I don't know, it's just, yeah. How to start a car. How to jump a car. Red on that plus, red on donor plus, black on donor minus, and black on bare metal. Start donor, start that, remove 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you should be fine. You should be good. How to recognize anxiety. Memory issues, overthinking, avoidance, sweating, stomach issues, panic attacks, needing reassurance, lack of patience, trouble concentrating, constant worrying, trouble breathing, procrastination, headaches, rapid heartbeat, and insomnia. I do have to say, and as we have also been speaking about it, I guess, a few days ago as another guide, there's just so many different ways how you can see anxiety and how anxiety can be shown. And it is insane, actually, that it is indeed kind of handicapping you in so many different ways, and that it is indeed just changing your life in so many ways. It is, it's worrying. It is indeed not cool. What is a sandwich? Sorry if this was submitted before. If so, say it. Well, I don't know what it is all about. So anyway, types of tired. Dazed, exhausted, overworked, fed up, burned out, apathetic, broken, drained, or defeated. Well, actually the case. I mean, I kind of have to say, there's so many different nuances and shades of gray of so many different things. And actually, just being too much black and white is a cognitive bias. Being I've just fucked up once, I'm always going to be bad. No, you're not. You're fucked up once. It is one shade of the whole life thing. One of these trillions and quadrillions. This is not a number, yeah, I know. Shades of our life. But yeah, I mean, there's so many different things in things, actually. What it is about being tired, what it is about being happy, what it is about just life in general, what it is about, I don't know, working out, what it is about work, what it is about whatever. There's so many different things. And this can indeed just actually make things more difficult and worse, since it could be this, it could be that, it could be these and those combined, it could be whatnot. And, it is therefore just not that easy to figure out what the real problem is, And especially then if you know that this problem that you figured out is maybe just a result of another problem that you have just back in your mind, and just a really deep one, maybe. Keep this in your bag, Emily. UK version readiness when activated. Well, quick and easy color combinations. For men, I assume, or just in general. Well, anyway. But very interesting though. Because the other one was pretty bad, to be honest. So you have white shirt, tan chinos, and white sneakers. Light blue shirt, a dark denim, and navy shoes, or what, plimsoll or something. Pink, what is OCBD? Button down, button up, well, it's a shirt. I'm just gonna call it a shirt. It looks like a button-up shirt, I think it is called. I don't know. So pink shirt, green trousers, and brown shoes. Simple pattern OCBD, navy chinos, and gray sneakers. And the last one is a simple flannel, gray chinos, and tan derbies, or it is brownish. Yeah, they say tan, could be, I don't know. So if you have all of these things, apparently you can combine them very well. For example, you have just brown trousers, white shirt, and then brown shoes, or brown shoes, blue, dark blue denim, and flannel, and so on. You can actually combine all of them. But I wonder why they work, and they point out on the very bottom there. The MFA Uniform 1.1, this fit is inoffensive and looks nice in a variety of settings. White, tan, and brown are all very neutral but complement each other well. Journaling the American lumber sexual, the colors all work together, and the pieces give off a similar workwear vibe, which creates a coherent fit. The popular MFA Uniform 3.0 uses brighter colors than that don't clash together. The white sneakers complement the light colored top and create balance. These pieces have a high level of contrast while still making a nice color palette. This makes the fit a bit more eye-catching and bright. And the fifth and last point is the white sneakers and gray chinos are very neutral and arguably boring, so the patterned top can create visual interest and complete the fit. I gotta have to say, I do enjoy, and I mean there's reasons why tan chinos and blue shirts work well, because they are complementary colors, which means that they're on the opposite of the color wheel. You, for example, have orange and blue, red and green, and more or less pink and, well, yellow and violet. And of course, if you just kind of rotate this circle or this color wheel a little bit, then you're gonna have turquoise and some pinkish, or you're gonna have I don't know, like just different shades of whatever. Like, have a look at it. And there we can see, I mean, green and pink. Yeah, green and red, green, pink. Then we have this blue and tan, where tan is actually some sort of gray orange and blue is blue. So yeah. So yeah, it just really does make sense. But I gotta have to say that I think I enjoy the white shirt, dark denim, blue shoes the most. I can't actually tell you why, but I do wonder, this can't be all the combinations you can have. Well, I do also like blue shirt, gray trousers, and dark blue shoes, or navy shoes as they say. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So you do actually not need a lot of things. And something, when I'm buying myself some new clothes or some new shit, I just really rarely do so because I just don't like it. I think I would be more likely to buy myself some jewelry than clothes, just because I just don't like buying clothes. But if I'm buying them, I just really make sure that I can wear them in just various different occasions, and that I just don't buy that extravagant stuff that I can only just use and wear in very distinct situations. So, for example, I'm gonna buy myself either, black or white shoes, because they most often work very well with whatever you're wearing. So, especially when they're white shoes, they work really well, And then I don't know, like, not really a lot of crazy patterns. But of course, it can get relatively bored relatively quickly. So I don't know. Do you? I would say, do you? But yeah. A visual timeline of the Titanic sinking. No. Giant animals extinct. I see. This is most often something that's really interesting, to be honest. What the fuck? The Hublot or Humboldt, I think it's actually Hublot. Because of whatever reason, I think that, I don't fucking know, penguin, which is 10 pounds heavy. And the extinct version of it is the Water King, which is 130 pounds. What is this in 58 fucking kilograms? It is something. I didn't want to do that. The Arrau River Turtle, which is 100 pounds, which is already quite something. But then the giant freshwater turtle, which is 4,400 fucking pounds. Then we have the capybara, which is 100 pounds, which is already something. And then the largest known rodent, 2,000 pounds. 9-banded armadillo versus, which is having 45 pounds. And the giant glyptodontid with 4,000 pounds. I mean, they're pretty heavy, I'm not gonna lie. The common wombat, 60 pounds, and the largest known marsupial, 4,000 pounds. Wild pig, 150. They're already 150 pounds, which is something. And the hell pig, 2,000 pounds. I mean, just think about like them going after you. I don't think that this is that nice, but it grows. It gets bigger and bigger. Hoffman's two-toed sloth, 15 pounds, versus the giant ground sloth, 8,000 pounds. Indian rhinoceros, 4,400 pounds. What is 4,400 pounds? 1.96 tons or 2 tons. What are long tons and short tons? I don't know that these exist, but 2 tons versus the, fuck you. Versus the Indricotherium, which is only 44,000 pounds. Then the American crocodile, 840 pounds. Didn't know it's that big. And the giant crocodiliform with 20k pounds. Great white shark, 5,000 pounds, didn't know that. And the megalodon, 17,500 pounds. Then the funny thing, the blue whale with 40,000 or 400,000 pounds. 400,000 pounds versus the archaic baleen whale, with 300 pounds. So we also can go lower. We can also just be a little bit like just down there. But yeah, how to tie a tourniquet in a survival situation. Well, I don't care. Types of pizza. Very interesting. Just especially because for people that are not US based, because there's just different styles indeed. And I didn't know about that. But since I'm very interested in food and cooking in general, I have seen that, yes, indeed, there is a different ways of just having pizza or doing pizza, however you want to refer to it. So we have the Chicago pizza, prepared as the thick classic deep dish pizza, a thin medium crust containing cornmeal or semolina, baked in a greased round pan with tall sides, toppings assembled upside down from their usual order, which means that you're gonna have cheese on the very top of it and, tomato sauce on the very top of it, I guess. Pair with a classic Zinfandel red wine, the spicy fruity core brings out the meat's spices. The New York style, large foldable slices, crispy outer crust, traditional toppings of tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese, originally a variation of Neapolitan style pizza, unique flavor due to minerals in New York's tap water supply. Really? Isn't it just like chemicals or some shit? Well, anyway, Neapolitan pizza, the true original, topped with sauce from fresh tomatoes, olive oil, and minimal mozzarella. Actually, minimal? A single serving 12-inch pie, cooked in wood-fired ovens at 800 to 900 degrees Fahrenheit, eaten with a fork and knife. I wouldn't necessarily say so. I wouldn't. Oh, by the way, pair the New York style pizza with a Manhattan cocktail, of course, and the Neapolitan with Chianti, the classic Tuscan wine. I don't know about this. Then we have the California, a single-serving thin crust pizza, popular due to its creative, non-traditional toppings like chicken, egg, artichokes, salmon, feta, or goat cheese, also known as gourmet pizza, paired with a sweet whiskey-based cocktail to balance out the many flavors. But I do actually have to say, like in Italy, and I've been in Italy quite often since it's in Austria and we are just to the border of Italy, and there's also like pizzas with sausage and with schnitzel and stuff like that, or just fries or crisps or whatever you want to refer to them as. So yeah, it's, I don't know, like it is interesting that they have different names for all of these, but for me it's pizza, unless or just besides the Chicago one. I do have to say, for me it is, I don't know, it is pizza. And by the way, I actually really want to try it. But I'm actually not that, keen, or not that. I'm not eating pizza very often. Like the last time was like just one little just bite, actually, just because, I don't know, carbs and stuff, But anyway, Greek, heavier on the sauce, thick and chewy crust, may or may not feature a variety of Greek toppings. Cheese is usually a mix of mozzarella and cheddar or provolone, paired with a delicious medium-bodied Chardonnay. Then we have Detroit. They actually a lot of pizzas. Originally baked in a square automotive parts pan in the 1940s, first topped with pepperoni, followed by brick or mozzarella cheese, which is spread to the very edges of the pan, yielding a caramelized cheese perimeter. Sauce is spooned over the cheese. Actually, extra crispy crust that is tender and airy on the inside, paired with a hoppy pale ale. Then we have Sicilian pizza, brought to America in the 19th century by Sicilian immigrants and became popular after World War II. Thick, square-cut pizza with a pillow dough and tomato sauce, served with or without cheese, sometimes with the cheese underneath the sauce. Often topped with bits of tomato, onion, anchovies, and herbs. I didn't know about that. I really didn't. Often topped with bits of tomato, onions, anchovies. Paired with American Pale Ale for a malty character that will complement the bready crust. Then we have Saint Louis. Okay. Thin cracker-like crust made without the yeast, usually cut into 3 to 4 inch rectangles, known as party cut or tavern cut. A gooey combination of cheddar, Swiss, and provolone. Its firm crust can support several toppings of choice. A crisp, earthy Sauvignon Blanc. I guess you actually pronounce it. Sauvignon Blanc. I don't actually know. So this is what you should be pairing it with. And there's also some, honorable mentions. I shouldn't actually just be, quote-unquote, wasting so much time there. But yeah, tomato pie, thick focaccia-like bread covered in tomato sauce, cut into squares and served at room temperature, usually baked and served without cheese or toppings. Ohio Valley, baked in a square pan with a layer of tomato sauce and thin layer of cheese, both hot and cool. When taken off the oven, it is covered in cold cheese and cold toppings. Really. Granda, thicker than Neapolitan, but not as thick as Sicilian, covered in a thin slice of mozzarella cheese. Uncooked, fresh, or canned tomatoes can be placed either on top of the pie or beneath toppings. Quad Cities, sweet, thin crust consisting of malt and molasses. Tomato sauce contains both red chili flakes and ground cayenne. Typically features a thick layer of fennel-flaked Italian sausage and topped with mozzarella cheese, usually cut into stripes. Then the New Haven and the Tavern Style, which are the two last ones. The New Haven referred to locally by the name a pizza. Everything written together, a pizza. Thin crusted pie that is cooked in a very hot, traditionally coal-fired oven until it's charred on the bottom. Okay. Why? Mozzarella cheese or mousse is considered a topping. Or mousse. Yeah, okay, this is probably how they are just calling it. Mozzarella mousse. I've actually heard it before. Tavern style, a Chicago pizza that frequently outsells a deep dish among locals, also known as party cut, tavern, blah, 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 blah. That is cut into squares like St. Louis style pizza. Sauce and cheese reaches the very edges with fennel-infused bulk sausage on the top. Herbie style pizza. I do not actually want to end the episode on this one. I don't know why. Timescale for a giant sequoia tree. The best Cato fast food orders. I mean, I gotta have to say, when it comes to fast food, then, you know, they all have to or can offer something that in terms of fitness and fitness lifestyle and bodybuilding and whatnot, they probably all have something, you know? Probably. If it is the wrap at McDonald's, if it is just some chicken-only wrap or sub at Subway, I don't know much about Burger King, but I mean, they all have something with eggs, and they all have something with meat, and they all have something that's relatively low carb compared to something else that they have. And you can probably also just choose to not have any sauce in them, and yeah, I guess. So it is possible, but yeah. How to fix 9 common sleep problems. This is going to be the last one, but it's incredibly interesting and incredibly useful, I guess, as well. Let's see. Can't fall asleep. Avoid caffeine several hours before bedtime, exercise in the morning or afternoon, and put your phone away at least an hour before your bedtime. Snoring. Oh, well. Can't stay asleep. Avoid alcohol before bed since it can decrease the amount of time you spend in deep REM sleep. Make sure your room is set between 68 degrees Fahrenheit and 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Can't wake up. Try to wake up around the same time every day, even on weekends, so your body is used to it, which is basically what I'm doing. My body is like just waking up, no matter fucking what. Snoring. Try sleeping on your side or propping your head up a few inches. You can also clear out your sinuses with saline before bed and avoid alcohol. Acid reflux. Talk to your doctor about medication options and try sleeping on your left side on an elevated pillow. Just probably because of your liver maybe, or is it actually on the left side? I don't know. Leg cramps. You can try massaging the area, applying heat to the muscle and stretching to relieve the pain. Well, good tip, man. Neck pain. Replace your pillow at least every 2 hours, or 2 years, I'm sorry. People reported firm latex pillows were the most comfortable in a study. You know, there's some, I do actually have one of them, because I do also have some neck problems, which comes because of working out my neck, which is something that I don't do anymore, I know. But some foam pillow that gives in and is kind of foaming or just shaping to the head or to the shape of your head, kind of, if you understand what I mean. Shoulder pain, don't sleep on your side if you're a side sleeper and try the pains only in one shoulder, try sleeping on the other side. Hugging a pillow might help as well. Back pain, add a pillow under your thighs if you sleep on your stomach, or under your legs if you sleep on your back. I gotta actually have to try that out. I haven't actually. Quite. But yeah, anyway. I think this is gonna be the end of the episode. So I wish you the best health, happiness, and all success, and also hope that you're gonna remind yourself and you're gonna be remembered, which basically means your legacy, and basically means just being a nice person and then being remembered as a nice person, which is a pretty fucking cool thing. 3 other questions that I'm having you are: why are you here? What are you trying to change, and what is bothering you the most? These 3 questions are hopefully going to show you your purpose and maybe even a business idea, which is a pretty fucking cool thing. Dope thing. Yeah. One other question that I'm having, of course, is what could you specifically say to another person that is really going to change their life and is really going to make their life better? So yeah, I wish you the best health and wealth and happiness and success, and also hope that you're safe and healthy, by the way. And I also hope that your family and all your loved ones are safe and healthy. And I am going to see you the next time. So bye-bye. And thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I really, truly appreciate that. And I'll hopefully see you soon. So bye-bye.